our spring orchestra concert. These students have worked really hard to all year to prepare these songs for you, so we're very excited that you are here to hear them. So we are going to be, normally we have our middle school first, and then we end with our high school. But as some of you probably know, this is the high school seniors sunset walk day, and it's a annual tradition that is very meaningful, and it's a part of their graduating, and so we don't want to deny them the opportunity or make them choose between the two. So we have moved up the high school to perform first, and it worked out well because middle school has a National Junior Honor Society ceremony at Del Rio Middle School at 6. So they needed to come in later, and some of these students need to leave sooner. So it was just a win-win having high school start first. But we're very happy to have you here. These students have worked hard, and they have shown a lot of dedication, shown a lot of effort, and I'm just very pleased with just the dedication that they have, with the hard work, determination, and perseverance that it takes to be a member of the orchestra. So we have a fun set of songs for you. Our high school seniors chose to do cinema music, and our middle school students chose a variety of songs that come from, or that focus on different ancient civilizations and different parts of history. So we're going to start one song that's a little different from the rest. We're going to start with an Antonio Vivaldi song called Ocean Storm, and then after that, you'll hear our cinema music. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to thank our parent volunteers, all the parents who have helped in some form or fashion. I know a lot of you have helped behind the scenes. You've donated items for sales, for fundraisers. You've gone on field trips, and I try not to ask the same person to help with more than one field trip or more than 2 or 3 because I don't want to just ask too much of people. But I am grateful for so many of you volunteering. Thank you for all the parents who have volunteered. And thank you to our boosters also for our booster parents for their involvement and their help with the orchestra program. At this time, our boosters have a special recognition for our seniors. So I'm going to turn it over to them.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to reiterate what Mr. Garza said. Thank you to all the parents. You make a lot of things possible. So every year what the Booster Club does is we award all of the seniors a scholarship as long as they've had 2 consecutive years in the program. So that's what we're here for today, is to go ahead and recognize our seniors who have stuck with the orchestra through thick and thin. Thank you.
So we'll start with our first senior tonight. We have Hazel Eden Alvarez. If you could please stand up, sweetie. So we do have a, sweetie, if you could come up. So we will be gifting her. Hazel has been playing the violin since the age of 11. Her future plans after graduation include study medicine in college and continue playing the violin in other orchestras. Congratulations, Hazel. Our next senior is Karina Fernandez. Karina has been playing the violin since the age of 10. Her future plans after graduation include attend St. Mary's University and major in criminology and plans to become a crime scene investigator. Congratulations, Karina. Our next senior tonight is Laura Cecilia Garcia. Laura has been playing the viola since the age of 9. Her future plans after graduation include going to St. Mary's University to become an RN and then eventually go back to school and become a plastic surgery nurse practitioner. Congratulations, Laura. Our next senior is Michelle Garcia. Michelle has been playing the violin since the age of 12. Michelle plans to attend Texas State University and major in criminal justice to become a federal agent for the Drug Enforcement Administration. Congratulations, Michelle. Next, we have Sandra Luz Hernandez Vargas. Sandra Luz has been playing the violin since the age of 11. She plans to attend UT to study health and become a dentist. Congratulations, Sandra Luz. And our final senior is Kaylee Danielle Morales. Kaylee has been playing the violin since the age of 9. She plans to attend St. Mary's University and major in theology and pre-law. She intends to become a lawyer and have a family. Congratulations, Kaylee. Congratulations, seniors. Thank you all. These are our 6 seniors. They are receiving their $250 scholarship tonight from the booster. Congratulations and thank you for everything.
Thank you so much to our boosters for being able to provide this generous scholarship to our seniors. And thank you all for your volunteering and fundraisers and donating items. That's how this is possible. Now, seniors, I want to thank you for being awesome students. I've been here 3 years, so it's been a joy to get to see you grow up and become adults, and it's been great to have you for these 3 years. I'm so excited for your future. I know you have the sky's the limit in what you're going to achieve we're gonna miss you, but I know you have great things ahead of you, and I'm so excited for what the future holds for you. So thank you for your commitment to orchestra, and let's give them another round of applause. We have another student that's not not a senior, but this is her last concert because she's moving and she's been in the orchestra program since 5th grade. So Ava, can you stand up? We are going to miss Ava as well. We're going to miss all of you. Thank you for donating your time and your talents to our orchestra. You make us proud. You make Del Rio proud, and you are a good representation of the best of what Del Rio High School is. So thank you. So we will finish with the song "Remember Me." With Miss Allison Quesada on cello. And let's have all of our soloists go ahead and come up at this time. Allison is going to be playing Gavotte in G by Gregory Aller. Let's give a hand for Allison Quesada on the cello. Next, we will be hearing Concertino, Opus 11 by Kukler, and this is going to be performed by Miss Ava Allen on violin. Next, we will be hearing Liam Ryman. He will be playing Concertino in G major. We will next hear a string quartet performed by Liam Ryman Dylan Conrad, Juliana Van Zee, and Allison Quesada. And this song is called The Beautiful Galatea. At this time, we will hear the Del Rio Middle School Varsity Orchestra. So this is our Del Rio Middle School Orchestra. We will continue on with them, and then we will end with grand finale. Here, our state bound. We have one student who is bound going to state in Austin, and he is going to compete at the state level, and so we'll finish with his performance. Now, I usually do this right before middle school orchestra, and with the change in order, I forgot to address to recognize our school board and our administrators who are so crucial and vital to our program. So I would like at this time to recognize them. Let's give a hand to all these administrators. We have Mr. Raymond Mesa, who's school board president, Mr. Joshua Overfelt, school board vice president, Mr. Jesus Emilio Galindo, school board secretary, Mr. Diego M. Almaraz Jr., school board trustee, Ms. Rebecca Chavez, school board trustee, Ms. Linda Wanawato Webb, school board trustee, Ms. Amy Haynes, school board trustee, Dr. Carlos Rios, superintendent of schools, Ms. Amy Childress, chief financial officer, Ms. Sandra T. Hernandez, chief administrative officer, and Ms. Jane Villarreal, chief academic officer. Let's give them a hand. I'd like to thank Dr. Rios, who's in attendance. Thank you, sir, for coming and listening to our orchestra. We appreciate you. Thank you. And we couldn't function without our awesome school administrators. So let's give a round of applause for Ms. Maitha Solis, our Del Rio Middle School principal, Mr. Raul Hurtado, assistant principal, Mr. Stephen Thomas, assistant principal, and Ms. Gloria Castañeda, our middle school dean. Let's give a hand for them. And then our awesome Del Rio High School administrators. Let's give a hand for Ms. Cynthia Salas, our principal, Ms. Ramona Casillas, our assistant principal, Joanna DeWitt, our assistant principal, Ms. Jessica Wanawato, our assistant principal, Ms. Dora Salinas, our assistant principal, and Ms. Hope Dunlap, our administrative intern. Let's give a hand for them. And those administrators in attendance, can you please stand up and be recognized? Thank you for everything you do. At this time, we are going to hear Del Rio Middle School with their 4 songs that they have been working hard to prepare for you. Thank you so much to the Del Rio Middle School Orchestra. You guys are amazing. Thank you very much. Let's give them a round of applause. These are some, excuse my voice, I'm a little hoarse, but these are some of the most talented and hardworking students that you can find. They really work. You can tell that they are passionate about what they do. They don't just come here and, give it their 10% or 50%, but they put their all in what they do, and they take their instrument home, and they rehearse, and they practice, and they practice for fun. I have to tell them to stop practicing during class when I'm trying to talk, because they like playing their instrument so much that just a second without it seems too long. But I'm very proud of them and their hard work. Thank you guys. Very good job. Let's give them another round of applause. I would like to also recognize Miss Abby Leonore. She is, yes, let's give her a round of applause. A student of many instruments. She is a band student, and she plays trumpet, she plays French horn, and she joined us over here, joined the orchestra during her free time to play the piano with us. So let's give her a round of applause. But I ask that you give us, don't leave yet. We have one more very special performance. So I'm going to ask our middle schoolers to sit down right where they are, and then we'll put our instruments away after that. Last round of applause for our middle school. Actually, let's go that way. Yeah, let's go that way. I was calling you. Yeah. Okay, front row. Okay, good job, guys. That was awesome. And these songs are graded songs. They are songs that are put in 3 categories. And so they have class 3 songs, which are difficult, class 2, which are even more difficult, and then the hardest songs, which are class 1. Now, for solo and ensemble, if students perform a class 1, which is the hardest, and they do it entirely from memory, they are eligible to go to UIL State Solo and Ensemble, which for orchestra is hosted at the University of Texas, Austin campus. So we have one student who competed and received a 1 in his solo, and so he's going to be in about a week or two going to Memorial Day. He's going to be going to Austin to compete at the state level, and that is Mr. Mark Rodriguez. Let's give him a hand. This is Mark's first full year playing cello. He started in 5th grade playing bass, and at the end of his 8th grade year, he was like, I want to try the cello, and so he just took it and ran away with it. So let's hear him play Vocalese by Rachmaninoff. job. Before we go, we're going to recognize one last group of students, but wasn't that a wonderful performance? Thank you, Mark. Great job. We have one last group of students to recognize, and that is our students who made Region this year. So Region is a competition where students perform by themselves, and it's very nerve-wracking because they're in a room filled with 50 to 100 fellow competitors, and they're auditioning for a certain number of spots. And our region is very difficult because for orchestra, we compete against North San Antonio, against Bernie, against Kerrville, a bunch of private schools in that North San Antonio area, and charter schools as well. And it's a very competitive region. And most schools had one student, two students made it. Del Rio, the only one that from out of town that had to travel 3 hours to get there, we had 10 students make it. So let's give a hand to our awesome. So we're going to recognize them at this moment. Those of you who made region, if you could start making your way up to the front. If you can leave your instrument just for a little bit, or you can bring it, that might be better. Okay. You can be on stage with me. So if you could come and stand in the front when I call you. So we are going to start with let's start with our violas. We have Miss Zavita Carey. Congratulations. Wait, is it Zavita? We'll stay for all of them. Okay. Miss Juliana Van Zee. Good job. Miss Carolina Pina. Good job, Caro. And Miss Delilah Vega. Good job. And then we have our bassist, which I won't make him walk. It's okay. I won't make you walk. Jonathan Parker. Which I think bassists should get a plaque just for carrying that big instrument around. For our string orchestra violins, we have Mr. Joseph Nolasco. Good job. Mr. Dylan Conrad. Good job. Miss Marina Perez. And Miss Lucy Salceda. And if you make region as a middle schooler and you're not an 8th grader, the following year you have to compete in the even more advanced category, which is the Philharmonic. And so returning second year in a row, we have Mr. Liam Ryman. Good job. So, let's give a last round of applause. Good job, students. Thank you so much for coming to the concert. And for letting me work with your students. It truly is a joy. They are wonderful students to work with. They are just full of joy, full of excitement, and it's a privilege to be their teacher. So thank you for your support and for your dedication in helping them. I'd like to recognize a few people for their help in helping the orchestra program. Where's Miss Batassi? Miss Batassi, our awesome Del Rio High School choir teacher. She's a great help. She's always helping me with different things, and we share ideas. And thank you so much, Miss Batassi. And it's also cool to have co-workers that you can rely on and count on. And being that I travel from campus to campus, I go to 3 campuses a day, so sometimes I get there. The way the schedule lines up, sometimes I'm there a little bit later, and it falls on the other teachers to have to watch my students for me. So they are the best. So let's have Miss Salinas, if you could stand up. And Mr. Lester, if you could stand up as well. Thank you for all your help. And there's so many people that I shouldn't start naming names, because then I'm going to forget someone, right? But I couldn't do it without my wife, Miss Brittany Garza. Can you stand up? On days that we have field trips, and we leave early in the morning, she's there at like 6 a.m. at McDonald's, buying the 30 bags of food and all the drinks, and the folding the polos and doing all the behind the scene things. So thank you for all your help. Before we go, I'm going to let the kids put their instruments away. We do have to clear the stage. So if I could have a few volunteers, I would love to have a few volunteers. Well, we're going to put these stands first in a couple of vehicles. And then after that, we need to put the chairs in another room back here. Whoever would like to help, that would be wonderful. If you need to go, no worries. Thank you so